live in Muskegon County that contribute by being homeowners, business owners, having children that attend local schools, pay taxes, have families that come to the country generation after generation to pick its crops, cut its Christmas trees, beautify the landscapes, and so on. But now you're going to start to drive them out by trying to do something that doesn't need to be done. Basically, you don't need to do this. It doesn't need to be done.
Sumac, Montague, Michigan. We have a problem in Muskegon County. One commissioner has become a fearmonger, and this is a problem. When said commissioner inaccurately tells his followers that a welcoming resolution is the first step of a three-step process to becoming a sanctuary county, we should be concerned because that's not true. This is a misrepresentation and it is fear-mongering. When he falsely claims that welcoming and sanctuary counties are dangerous and illegal, he encourages and exploits fearful behavior and perspectives. Why would a commissioner purposefully upset and enrage his constituents with such blatant misrepresentation? And what is the commission doing about it? This type of behavior on the part of any county commissioner is unacceptable and must be censured, and it must be stopped. It is a threat to the civility of our county. You must insist that he recant his false narrative and tell the truth. You must insist that he stop with his hate speech. You must address this situation and tell the public you will protect them by stopping his abuse of our trust of this commission. By creating the resolution to not becoming a sanctuary county, you play into his fear-mongering. This fear-mongering commissioner has created serious county leadership trust problems, and you must deal with it straight up, rather than trying to softly assuage the unfounded fears he is creating. I'm asking you to do two things. First, amend the rules of your board under the section Rights and Duties of Members to state all chairpersons have trust to ensure in this county commission and therefore shall accurately represent board proceedings and processes to their constituents. Censure members who can't or won't do that. Second, get rid of the unnecessary resolution to not become a sanctuary county as to not embolden his deceptive behavior. Please address this shameful fear-mongering behavior and stop it before it does more harm.
I have laryngitis for 3 weeks, so I'm going to do my best. Thank you. And if you guys all want to laugh and titter, that's fine. I was a middle school teacher and principal for 25 years. I'm used to it. It's okay. Chairman Hughes and commissioners, thank you for the opportunity to speak today. My name is Ellen Veal. I reside at 234 5th Avenue, Fruitport, Michigan. I am not a member of the Women's League of Communist Voters. I am your constituent, Mr. Larian, and I don't appreciate the name calling. I'm here today because I want to bring up an issue that I don't know that people have really thought about. My concern as we do all this draconian, these measures that, we pass this today and it'll just go away, but then Health West is next and something else will be next and Planned Parenthood is already done. At some point, and I'm sure you're all proud, at some point, we are going to get some media that we are not going to want, okay? We are going to get some national publicity that we are not going to want. And I will tell you what will happen. All of the things that we have done to try to make Muskegon a welcoming place, to make it a place where we want to attract businesses, where we want to create jobs that will keep our children here instead of having to go to big cities, all of that will be for nothing. And watch Muskegon go will be watch Muskegon go down the drain. So this needs to stop. This is not a reality show. This is not funny. And I came before you before because I was an elected official for 13 years. I am certainly willing to work on a community committee or something to help resolve this matter because it is not reflecting well on our community. Amen. Finally, the last thing I want to do is mention once again that I think is very important that you change your meeting times to a time that working people can attend. Yeah. The reasons that were given at the time I brought this up back in January was that the the county couldn't meet after 5:30 because the building was locked, or because of township meetings. I checked, the majority of townships do not meet during this time, so I would request you change your meeting time to 5:30 instead of 3:30, so that the public and the working public can attend. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. My name is Eva Alvarez, and I work with the Michigan Immigrant Rights Center. We're a nonprofit immigration law firm. As an advocate for farm workers and immigrants, I am very disappointed with this resolution. This resolution states that such sanctuary policies are harmful to the health, safety, and welfare of the residents of the County of Muskegon. Muskegon County is a really important resource and commercial hub for one of the largest farm worker populations that live in the surrounding multi-county jurisdiction. This is where our families shop for groceries, clothing, receive health care, and access higher education. Muskegon County is home to many migrant and seasonal farm workers who contribute greatly to the Muskegon County economy and are essential to the farming industry. For nearly 100 years, Michigan's migrant and seasonal farm workers have helped sustain and grow Michigan's more than 100 commercial crops, second to California. Michigan is one of the country's leading users of migrant and seasonal labor who are involved in the production and harvest of over 45 crops, and the vast majority of these workers do live in the Muskegon County. In addition to this, the resolution that was introduced in September stated that you would only welcome legal immigrants. To date, 21 Michigan communities have expressed a commitment to ensuring all the residents are welcomed, respected, and included by passing welcoming resolutions. And many more have taken the additional step of becoming official members of the National Network of Welcoming Counties, including Kalamazoo, Oakland, Macomb, Wayne, and Washtenaw counties. These municipalities aim to uplift and unite their communities and promote equity and inclusion for both U.S.-born and foreign-born Michiganders. We urge the Commission to reject this resolution and instead make a commitment to welcoming newcomers.
Thank you very much. Your time is up.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, Doug Guy, Urbana, Michigan. I'd like to start off and say that I haven't got a problem with migrants who have papers to be in this county. It's the ones that don't have papers who come in under the radar or cross over the fence or whatever. I personally have an experience that happened with my son in 2005. His name was Todd Guy. He went missing out in Casanova in June, and he was missing for 21 days, and he was found murdered on the 21st day. Now, it's not been investigated because it was closed right away, but there's a big cross-section of people that live out there. In that part of time, June, which would be migrants, locals, illegals. I know that there's a percentage of illegals that are out there most of the time. They have papers, but I know for a fact those papers are pretty meaningless. They just enough so they can put them to work. Now, I know that I'm really sorry to bring all that up, but it's a fact. Now, we don't know what happened to my boy, how he died, who was the perpetrators, but somebody did it. And if it had anything to do with illegals, then that burns my rear end. And we're going to welcome illegals. Now that just doesn't fly with me. I mean, you bring people into the county who've got papers and they can go to work because they're really screened really well. Fine, but people who come in illegally, I've got a problem. That's all I got to say.
Thank you very much.
Let's all take a breath. Hi, my name is Laura Fitzpatrick. I work for the Health Project and the Coalition for a Drug-Free Muskegon. I came here today to actually say thank you to the County Commission and to your leaders who have been active in our coalition. listening to this proceeds today, I was struck by how we were all together when we did the Pledge of Allegiance. I was struck by the reasons people are coming forward. We're good, but we just need to get back to that civility. We're all here under the American flag. So, and welcoming our guests to come from other places. I wanted to say thank you, though, going back to the Coalition for a Drug-Free Muskegon, which has been recognized by the White House, the Obama White House, and other national organizations for its excellence. Many of you have participated in this. Commissioner Mahoney is one of our members, and several other people, and Commissioner Nash has been a member. Just to say thank you. We have several organizations who have been involved at the county, Health West, Public Health, the sheriff. Mike Poulin, Sheriff Poulin helped start the Muskegon Alcohol Liability Initiative. He helped start the medication disposal. He is that guy who, he is the one who keeps me accountable and on my toes all the time. He talks about integrity, he talks about leadership, and I'm very supportive of the sheriff as a whole. But I did want to come here and say thank you for your leadership, the county commission, and really trying to reduce the use of drugs by our youth. So that's what I came here for. That it was really interesting, other part of the conversation today. But so we have a couple of events, and I brought the fabulous Rachel McCoy, who's our staff member to the Coalition for a Drug-Free Muskegon, and I just want to say thank you. So thank you. This team does an incredible job, and the people, your administrators and your staff are pretty awesome at keeping kids safe in this community, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Laura.